The Australian Unity Healthcare Property Trust involvement in this expansion commenced upon purchase in 2006. We then set about looking at how we could add value to the asset and expand that. This is stage one. This includes a private emergency department, another 400 car spaces, another 71 beds and a hybrid operating theatre, together with a new radiology department. So some of the main advantages for residents and patients of the Peninsula Private Hospital are its private emergency department. The public hospital in Frankston has some very long waiting lists. The residents of the area and patients also now have choice. They can choose whether they go public or private. 47% of all Australians now have private hospital insurance, and so those 47% really look to the private sector when they need a hospital stay. The private sector carries out around 70% of all rehabilitation in Australia. Peninsula Private Hospital's private emergency department takes the strain off the public system. Our first brownfield development goes back to 2003, some 13 years ago at Wakefield Private Hospital in Adelaide. Since then this is the second extension of Peninsula Private Hospital. Its sister Ballura Private Hospital at Mornington, we've done 2 extensions there. Further around the country we've done extensions at Berkeley Vale Private Hospital, Hunters Hill Private Hospital and Fig Tree Private Hospital, all with Ramsay Healthcare. And then another tenant, we have a relationship with Healthy Care, extensions at Brisbane Waters Private Hospital, Brunswick Private Hospital, Townsville, and we're building a new hospital in Robina right now that's due to open in October this year. The reason that the hospital operators have long leases is that they have a very substantial capital commitment to a hospital. In this case, our spend is $50 million, but of course Ramsay own parts of the fit-out, equipment and so forth. So they like long-term security of tenure as well, which works in well for our investors as well. So what's next for Healthcare Property Trust? First of all, there's another opening next month for our new Robina Private Hospital. We have additional developments at Robina happening as well with our relationship with Primary Healthcare. We have a medical centre being built at Corrimal. We have another medical centre being built at Greensborough. We have the $84 million 3-stage development happening at the Valley Private Hospital, not far from here. Private hospitals in Australia have an increasingly important role to play in provision of healthcare services.